Morning.
Morning. Morning. How you doing, mate?
I'm not used to this many people. There we go. You're right.
There's usually more here, but of course a lot of them are out in.
Yeah, I imagine there is more here. With me, you mean? With me?
I'd have said we got we were the lucky ones.
You can ask more questions, yeah?
Ben, do you want to kick us off?
Yeah, maybe we'll give you full managerial responsibilities and get you to comment on the Champions League draw. It's quite interesting, isn't it? Atletico Madrid.
Yeah, that won't be for me to worry about, but yeah, who organised this press conference during the Champions League draw as well, by the way? Yeah, but what a great game to look forward to that is for the players, yeah.
As for this game against Aston Villa, I mean, what does this opportunity mean to you personally, and how do the players feel about the responsibility placed on their shoulders?
Yeah, it's a great opportunity for all of us, myself included. I'll be very proud to lead the team out tomorrow night. But you know, the pride I will have will come from the players playing to what they're capable of. When you work with the players every day and you've worked with them for a number of years, when I stand on the touchline tomorrow night, I'll be immensely proud of the players who are taken to that pitch, and I hope they go and play how I know they are capable of playing. There's no better feeling for a coach when the players who are representing you and you've got a relationship with go and play to their capabilities, and if they do that, then that's where my pride will come from.
It'll be a bit of a whirlwind few days as well for some of them, but will a few of them then fly off to join up with the senior squad over in Qatar?
Possibly. I believe there's a flight waiting. It might depend on how they play in the game, so we shall see. I think one or two might take that journey. I might try and sneak on the plane myself, so yeah, I'm sure one or two will go.
Can you tell us who's on standby to go over?
I honestly don't know at this moment in time, because anything can happen tomorrow night, so we shall see what happens during the game and see who gets the call after.
Yeah, just in terms of the sort of the process of this all happening, being made, with you being put in charge of Liverpool, how much input did you have to that, and how did you feel when it was sort of made official and you were effectively the manager for it?
Yeah, the decision was taken above me. That was for the club to decide, and this is what they've come up with. It's a unique set of circumstances. Don't think it's maybe ever happened before. We tried to find what we think is the best solution. And myself and the players who are going to be there tomorrow night, we're going to be the beneficiaries of that decision. So we're looking forward to it. We can't wait, and we go and try and give everything we've got tomorrow night on the pitch from the first whistle.
How did it make you feel?
Good question. Yeah, I suppose a range of emotions: excitement, really looking forward to. I don't think we can lose, really. You know, it's like we've just got to go and give everything we've got, be there for each other from the first whistle. We always try and dominate the game. We understand that's going to be extremely difficult tomorrow night, but these players, they want a tough challenge. They need tough challenges. The next step that they're trying to make in their career is the toughest. Stats will show you that. And I hope that, they go and prove to everyone watching tomorrow night what they're capable of.
Just finally for me, how much will that Arsenal match have helped going into this one, and how different might this occasion be?
Yeah, I think any experiences of playing in these types of games. Obviously, the last game at Anfield was an unbelievable night. I think 3-1 down, 4-2 down, 5-4 down, and we still kept coming back, and it was an unbelievable evening. Part of my job, a young coach, is to try and put the players in situations where they learn from it and outside their comfort zone. And tomorrow night we'll be outside our comfort zone. but they need tough challenges, and I think the team that take to the pitch tomorrow night, whether it's good, bad or indifferent, will take so much from the experience. And I say, me personally, I'll be looking forward to seeing how our players do.
Neil, what's pleased you most about the progress that your players have made when they've made the step up to the first team during the League Cup and quite a few league games now that they've been on the pitch?
Well, you never quite know until they're put in that situation, and obviously we're very fortunate here that our manager believes in young players and gives them an opportunity. You know, some of the times you've got to look at the last game against Arsenal, and very brave in selecting those players. So you're never quite sure until they're given that opportunity. But what I would say is the mentality that the manager breeds in the first team players here, that seeps into the academy as well. You can't help but get carried away by or influenced by what goes on above you. And I like to think that our young players, as they showed against Arsenal in the last round, have a similar mentality, or developing that mentality of what our first team players produce on a weekly basis.
So where does that come from, and how are you able to instill it? Because we know about Jurgen's mentality monsters comment last season, and Liverpool, you know, particularly over the last 18 months, they just will not be beaten. But it's, you know, you're talking about seasoned professionals in the main there. So how does that sort of seep through, and how does that influence flow through to the younger players?
Well, it comes from the standards that you set for the players on a daily basis and how you drive that, and the players know what's acceptable, what's not acceptable, and we're here to engage with them and challenge them and support them, and you never stop pushing them and pushing them and pushing them. So we never settle for mediocrity. That's okay. You've got to be better than okay. So I just think it comes from a group of staff and players who are prepared every day with the players to give their all. So the preparation comes pretty much on a daily basis on the training ground, and obviously you guys get to see the product on the pitch, which happens on, I would say Saturday, but it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday now, Tuesday, Wednesday, every day. So.
How much time have you actually had to prepare the players tactically and technically for this game, given the uncertainty that surrounds who is actually going to be involved?
And we've been together. The group of players that will take the pitch is one that I work with constantly, so it's not like we're throwing a team together. So we'll be well prepared. We've got enough time. We'll know how we're going to approach the game. And it's important that we go and play like a Liverpool team. So we can only control what we can control. What can we guarantee on the pitch tomorrow night? And the pressure from us will be, from us as a staff to the players, is we go and play like a Liverpool team, and that will be important to us.
So have you sensed a feeling of excitement amongst the players?
Yeah.
Because the number of fixtures been coming, we've been talking about it for 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
You felt a buzz about them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Has that been good to see?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, to be around young players and you see the excitement in their eyes. It's so uplifting for me and the staff around us. You know, you feel their sense of excitement, and it can't help but make you feel as though you're part of that with them. And I say it's exciting for me to share that with them, to share that experience with the players that we work with. Will be, will give me a lot of pride and satisfaction tomorrow night. Yeah.
I mean, it's live on TV. I'm assuming it'll be almost a sellout crowd. You know, it's going to be a big challenge, a big daunting challenge.
Yeah.
I presume Villa
Yeah.
a pretty full-strength team. They're going to be ruthless, aren't they?
Yeah.
Do you think the boys can?
Thanks for reminding me of that. Yeah.
Sorry. You think the boys are capable of handling it? I suppose we'll find out.
We'll find out. Yeah. we'll find out. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. I say it comes back to what we can guarantee. Of course, in the long term, as long as we learn from it, as long as we reflect on the experience, then it can only benefit these young players. And hopefully that by the end of the evening, the supporters who travel, the people on the television, yourselves, they'll look at the young players of Liverpool and think, okay, 2 or 3 of them, or maybe more, they catch your eye and think, okay, they could be players of the future. And that's what we're going to be aiming to do tomorrow night. We understand it's going to be a difficult test. You know, like you said, Aston Villa, quarter-final, League Cup, playing at Villa Park, you expect a full house, it's live on the television. What a great occasion for our young players to go and thrive in that type of environment. And as long as, I come back to it, as long as we're there for each other, we support each other, and we go and play like a Liverpool team can do, then we can't control everything, but we can guarantee some certain things, and that's what we'll be aiming to do.
I'm not sure whether we can watch it out in Qatar. Have they got facilities?
I'm sure they'll be able to with technology nowadays. Yeah, I'm sure the manager and the staff and the players will be watching. Yeah.
And will he, has he arranged to call you before the game?
I'm sure he'll be in touch with us. Yeah. You know, he takes great interest in our young players. I'm very fortunate that I can come down to Melwood whenever I can. I have access to come and speak to him and watch the training, and he's fully aware of all our young players and who they are, and he asks me questions about them constantly. So I'm sure he'll be watching the game with great interest tomorrow night.
Is Rhian Brewster going to be available for the game tomorrow? It's the last couple.
Yeah, he's got a knock, so he's doubtful. We're assessing him today. Fingers crossed he makes it. We'll see.
Who will you have assisting you in the dugout then? Will you have, obviously, we've got a few players who probably played under Barry mostly this season.
Yeah.
Will you be involved, or will you just have you?
No. So we've got because some of the younger players will be here. Barry's will be helping me. We've got Alex, who obviously, you know, the academy manager, rightly so. He'll be there to support us. My normal staff, Vito will be here as well. So we'll be well supported and we'll be well prepared. Yeah.
Nico and Curtis obviously included in the 23-man squad for Qatar. Knowing them as you do, so as well as you do, how beneficial do you think it'll be for them to be involved in what are two pretty unique set of fixtures?
Yeah, for 2 18-year-olds to go to the World Club Championship, that doesn't happen every day of your life, does it? So for them to be part of that squad, and you've only got to see the squad that's travelled. I mean, it's obviously out, everyone's seen it. You've only got to count the names and see that they've got a chance of being in and around the squad and possibly being on the bench. And if they are, then as the manager proved with bringing Curtis on last week against Bournemouth, they've got a chance of getting on the pitch, and fingers crossed they do, because what an occasion that would be for them.
Can you just ask what the injury is for Rhian?
It's just on his ankle, yeah, in the training, yeah. So, yeah, I don't want to say too much because hopefully he makes it. Yeah. Thank you.
Will you get a squad that's going to Villa from you? Will you put one on the website later, or in the
I don't know,
travel
will we?
squad, your squad, not the Qatar one?
I don't think so. I think you can, I mean, to be honest, you can probably work that out from the process of elimination of in terms of people left.
Yeah.
But it'll be.
Like, you putting yourself forward for a game, do you think?
We want to hide our life from maybe.
Yeah. Keep them guessing.
Brilliant. Thanks, Chad.
Best of luck.
Thank you very much. Thank you.